In this video, I'll explain the basics of vSphere data protection and how it can be used to back up virtual machines. And that's what vSphere data protection is. It's a backup solution specifically designed for VMware vSphere environments that you can use to back up your virtual machines. You manage it completely using the vSphere web client. So it uses all of the same management tools that your vSphere environment already leverages. Now, you do have to deploy a special virtual machine called vSphere Data Protection Appliance, and it's an incremental backup solution, meaning once you create a full backup, only changed blocks are copied with each additional backup. So the goal there is to have the amount of work required for each backup job is minimized because only changed blocks need to be copied to the backup location. It provides virtual machine level protection and file level protection as well. And it even includes application aware backups for SQL, SharePoint, and Exchange if you install an in-guest agent. So just a couple quick specifics about the virtual appliance, and we're not going to really focus a lot on this because for the VMware Certified Associate, you really just need to know what the feature is for. But basically, you'll have a pre-configured, pre-built virtual appliance. You can use up to 20 of these per vCenter instance, and it's very easy to roll out. Each virtual appliance requires 4 gigs of memory and 4 virtual CPUs. And so once you've got vSphere data protection completely rolled out and configured, you can start creating backup jobs. Right? So you'll basically choose the virtual machine or the container object like a resource pool or a host that you want to back up, and you'll set up your backup jobs. You'll schedule the frequency of the backup job. You'll choose how long to retain those backups for. And you can even configure the replication of that backup job to provide additional protection. Right? And here's a little screenshot that shows the different retention policies that you can identify. Right? So, for example, you may choose to keep one daily copy of your backups for 30 days. So we'll retain 30 daily backups. We'll retain one backup per week for 12 weeks. We'll retain 6 monthly backups. So we can go back up to 6 months, and we'll even retain one backup per year to have one annual backup per year for 2 years. So we could technically go back as far as 2 years if we really needed to. Right? And we can even do application consistent backups as well for things like SQL, SharePoint, and Exchange. This does require some agent software installed in those virtual machines. It does support clustered SQL servers and Exchange database availability groups. And you can even install the vSphere Data Protection Agent on physical SQL and Exchange servers as well. And you can also do file level restores. Again, it requires the client to be installed in the guest operating system, but you can even provide a self-service client to your users to allow them to perform their own restores. So you can restore individual files and folders without restoring the entire virtual machine, and you can restore those files and folders to the original location or to a new location. So for the exam, what you really need to know is vSphere Data Protection comes bundled with vSphere. It's included free of charge, and it's a backup and recovery solution for vSphere virtual machines that is managed using the vSphere web client. We do have to deploy a pre-built virtual appliance, and it is an incremental backup solution. So only changed blocks are backed up, and that data that's stored is actually deduplicated as well to save space.